Hey, everybody.
Hoo-dee-hoo!
Welcome to the StabCast. I'm Dizzle.
And I am Mindy.
We're here on another spooky Sunday to talk about a scary movie and something that'll really tickle your fancy. It's called I Saw the TV Glow.
And it has nothing to do with Poltergeist.
No.
Because I thought it did. With like the glowing TV. You can't be that mad at me. With the glowing TV and the kids sitting in front of it with the poster and shit. I really thought it was going to be something Poltergeist.
I'm mad at you.
I'm sorry. I really got Poltergeist feels.
This is a fun film. This is going to be like a light spoiler, not too spoiler heavy. We might reveal a couple things, but I'm not.
Just because like it came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
And we're
recent
not trying
movie.
to be those dickheads.
Yeah, but it's
everything.
It's a fun film, and I've been excited to talk about it.
Yeah. So make sure you subscribe down below and you hit the button and whatnot to make sure that you're getting notifications. We do go live on TikTok and on YouTube every single Sunday, unless we tell you guys otherwise. TikTok, I post every single day throughout the day. And yeah, here we go.
This is directed by Jane Schoenbrunn. And Justice Smith, who's one of my fucking favorites, is in this. Dude.
I knew you were gonna love him. I can't remember. He has such a memorable face.
Well, here.
But I can't remember him.
He was Ryan in The Quarry. Remember Ryan?
That's who he was.
Yeah, in the video game.
Damn. Okay. I knew that person. I knew it. I knew that motherfucker. I was like, Abigail? No. Not the ballerina one. The other one. I know.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Detective Pikachu? I'm not sure. I really don't fucking know. And I'm sitting there like with a blank slate, like really trying to think. I mean, he might have actually been in Detective Pikachu.
He was in Detective Pikachu.
Was he?
Yeah.
I was right.
You're right.
Hallelujah.
He was a detective.
I was right. I knew it.
That kid's everywhere. He was in that Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I did not like the accent, though. I did not get with the accent that he was doing.
Really?
He sounded like somebody who was portraying someone that had mental issues, like mental development issues.
Yeah, to an extent, I can see that. To an extent.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he maliciously made fun of anything or anybody or any. I really don't.
Yeah.
But it's just, I feel like the directors kind of pushed him in that way.
Yeah.
So, but A24, we love in their movies, and then some of their movies we hate.
What do you hate from them?
Like Ma. You hate that movie too.
Well, I don't know if I hate it.
With Octavia Spencer?
Well, it's viciously mediocre. It's a viciously mediocre
It's at least
film.
a 3 out of 9. Come on.
Yeah.
But it's not that great of a movie. But A24 normally has had hits all the way.
Yeah.
Except I do hold Candyman against them.
That's a good movie.
Daniel knows that. I do hold Candyman against them. They made it way too hipsterish.
They made a couple shitty films. Didn't they make that fucking Von Erich wrestling movie? Wasn't that
Yes! They did do the Von Erich.
With Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen.
Movie. I heard that movie blew.
It blew.
It did blow?
There was some good things about it, but there was some really bad things.
Like it blew ass?
Yeah. It blew ass.
That's really...
I didn't like it. Well, I thought it was okay.
Because I like Jeremy Allen White and I like Zac Efron, so I probably would have watched that movie.
If you like Jeremy Allen White, don't watch it because he says like 3 words in it. And even though Carrie Von Erich's was the most popular out of all of them, he has the least dialogue.
He plays Carrie and he doesn't have any dialogue.
The Texas Tornado, the one that went on to WWE and became Intercontinental Champion, and he was the biggest deal.
The one that actually made something out of himself, the most famous brother.
Yeah, he won the world title off of Ric Flair. He was the one, and it was all about Kevin because Kevin's the one that's alive, which, and so they kind of told the story through his lens, and that was Zac Efron. And Zac Efron got fucking yoked, way more yoked than fucking Kevin Von Erich ever was in real life, which is insane.
What do you mean yoke? Like
jacked, fucking huge.
Oh my God.
He started lifting. And he got big, and he
probably wanted to be like a wrestler, so he probably wanted the wrestler diet.
He did, but he was bigger than the guy he was portraying. Old Zac Efron looked closer to fucking Kevin Von Erich than new Zac. He was fucking just huge. But yeah, that wasn't a great film. This is a better film I saw on the TV Club. Like you said, there are some bad things about it, particularly in the third act. But like I said, I do kind of want to not give.
And why
too
are
much
there
away.
acts now? Every movie now, it seems to me that they all come in acts.
Well, that's been since the dawn of time.
Yeah, but they don't announce it.
No, you're right.
They've been announcing that shit, like Frankenstein,
'cause we just
weapons. They've been announcing that stuff.
Well, sometimes it's cool for the audience to be like chapter 2. Maybe it's so people can pause and go pee.
Maybe. I'll give you that.
Like here's the end of this. If you want to go to bed and you got to go to work.
But we don't pee in movie theaters.
Yeah, but movies come out on fucking, well, not DVD anymore, but on streamers and shit.
That's true.
So now you can pause it and go pee or take your dog for a walk or go see a man about a
That's
dog.
actually how our main character, Owen, kept up with his favorite TV show, was streaming it.
Go feed a horse if you have to go do anything. Go cook a beef stew.
Cheese on this. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a good 2 minutes.
If you got to go plow snow. If you have any activity you have to do, you got to go feed a chihuahua. That's what you need to do. This movie
the joys of working with family.
It's not work when we're having fun.
No, it's really not.
No, it is. This is stressful. All right, let's get into it a little bit. Give the lay of the land for the people.
The lay of the land.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start in 1996 with a young boy,
Justice,
who is played by Justice Smith. This boy's Owen. Now, you always hear an older Owen narrating this story. They break the fourth wall a lot in this movie. I will say that. They have a really bad habit of breaking the fourth wall. I don't particularly like it when it comes to horror movies. Like when it comes to superhero movies, when it comes to action movies, okay, fine. I don't think horror should be like that.
No.
I really don't. I don't think there should be any self-narrate. I just think that's bullshit. But anyways.
It's only been done like twice.
Exactly.
It's been done bad before, so I can see why you say that.
Exactly. So, I mean, in the accent he put on, I'm sorry, Justice Baby, I love you, but what the hell? Your accent was just...
Yeah, because it reminds me of that shitty Devil something movie on Netflix with Tom Holland when he was like a church boy and he's like narrating and he's like, devil don't belong here.
Yeah, I think it was like the devil
sucks.
in Texas or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I know Pattinson was in it too, your boy.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I don't watch Pattinson stuff anymore. Ever since you remember me or remember me or whatever.
He's the Batman. It's not his fault he went down in the towers.
Hey, the only stunt that he did on his own, he ate shit. Just saying. But anyways,
I like that. I think he's a great actor. I would cast him in my movie.
I'm really surprised to hear you say that because you used to hate him.
Well, when he sparkled and he was a fucking... Those movies I was never a fan of, especially as a kid, because I was like, this is lame. Which I know I wasn't saying lame back then, but I wasn't a fan of it.
He made my friend throw up, guys.
He's had a lot of good
when
movies.
he was on the phone, when we were in the car after Remember Me, Daniel's like, oh, here comes something around the station, and then he farts. And my poor friend is in the back seat with him, and like she started like, Mindy.
I guess that bitch out. Had to be done. But Pattinson, I watched The Lighthouse recently, and he's phenomenal in that.
Where is that streaming?
I bought it. I rented it. Oh. But it was $3.
Someone to see it.
But if I'll look it up after this because it probably got added to something such.
Because that's with Dafoe, right?
But yeah, it's William Dafoe and him. But nowadays, because I have like every fucking streaming service and I always want to watch a movie and it's like, you have to, I just rent it. I'm like, fuck it, $3, another fucking more money down the goddamn hole.
This is why I buy DVDs for people. Because sometimes you just can't get it on streaming.
Yeah, but I don't want to be at my Xbox like fucking, and then it's fucking like off the next. I like when it like stops and then it goes on to a next thing, and then I can wake up and see like Gary Busey or something. I don't want it to be like just the fucking main title playing throughout the whole
I
night.
have no idea where this energy came from.
I think you asked for it, actually. But,
okay, so Justice Smith,
Justice
he meets this, who does he actually play? What's his name? Owen.
Yep.
Owen meets Maddie. And at this point, they're young kids. He's in 7th grade, she's in 9th grade, and she's reading about this TV show that's called like The Pink Peg. Think of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Think of you probably don't remember this, but So Weird. That was on Disney Channel.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I
With
remember
Fiona
that.
and whatnot? I didn't know if you remember that.
I remember.
And then there was also like that Creeped Out one that came on Netflix. I know you watched that.
Yes.
So, and Goosebumps, of course. So there's been a few different things that have already been done here. I mean, the TV show is basically a knockoff on how we saw those shows as kids.
Yeah.
But he admits that he has no idea what she's talking about. He wants to know what she's talking about, but he really doesn't know. He has no clue.
Yeah.
He's never seen it. He wants to watch it, but
Right.
it's on past his curfew.
Yeah.
So him and hers conspire a little bit. A little bit of shenanigans happens. And he starts going over to her house saying that he's with someone else and sleeping on her basement floor after watching the show together. Because there was just something about watching the show one-on-one that really made him happy.
Yeah.
And throughout the movie, like I said, it comes in acts. Because throughout the movie, like, they disappear and separate from each other. And it's just very, very clear. And one thing I will give to Justice is that it is very hard to act like you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then show with your facial features that you do give a shit. You're just complicated.
Yeah.
I gotta give you a clap. Because honestly, he sold me on that. I will say that that was a really good performance.
Oh, dude, that's my biggest note on the movie is
Yeah.
how good he is in this.
He did a very, very, very good job at being naive, but also kind of level-headed.
That dude's usually like a second or a third in a movie, and I think this proves that he's a great leading man.
Yeah.
And
I mean, a lot of people say Maddie led it, but no, I'm sorry. I think Owen did.
I think it's his movie.
Yeah, I think Owen did. I think Maddie was more of a
She's
supporting
great.
actress. She was wonderful.
Yeah.
She was a wonderful addition to the movie.
Yeah, she was.
But, I mean, I feel like even the young one that they had fill in for him,
Yeah.
I feel like there was just a different chemistry about this kid.
Yeah.
Like, you look in his eyes and you can see that he's just, like, lost.
I think he's one of those and he's been in so much other shit at this point, but I think he was really born for horror movies. And I think he's good in this type of, and like we brought up The Quarry, and we enjoyed that. And his character was one of the best parts of that.
Didn't I make sure his character survived?
Yeah, I think we did get Ryan to live.
Because I killed Brenda's soul.
I'll never forgive you.
Poor
for that.
Brenda.
I'll never forgive you for that. You had the gun and everything ready to shoot the werewolf, and you shot right behind it. Like, I don't even know where the fuck you were shooting. You took out a mailbox, and then fucking poor Brenda's song got eaten up, and not by Macaulay Culkin. And now she's home alone with Macaulay Culkin.
I'm sorry,
It's
Brenda.
that lucky son of a bitch. Fucking that motherfucker. The biggest bounce back in the history of Hollywood. Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. But we'll get to him at a later time. But
He's in this movie. No, I'm
he's in The Good Son.
You didn't
That's
see the
it.
Macaulay Culkin cameo in this?
Oh, Jesus.
He was-
Was he really in it?
No.
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 You're fucking with me.
Of course
Okay. So, anyways, they're at voting night is how they meet and whatnot, and they go over with the show, and like I said, he sleeps over a couple times, but then like his parents kind of catch on and they won't let him stay up late. So when he starts going to high school, like 2 years later, she starts leaving him the videotapes and whatnot that she records in the dark room that only she uses
Yeah.
for him to go in and grab.
Yeah.
Because he's in high school now, he can do that.
Yeah.
So I found that very interesting
It is.
that they were like they were in the same school and whatnot, and they could have still kept watching it together, but instead she taped everything for him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of weird, especially because of the fact that she didn't like actually give him the tape. She just told him where they were. That was kind of weird.
That was creepy.
Yeah, that was just that. Yeah, that just unsettled me a little bit because it's like, why wouldn't you talk to him in front of other people?
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
anyways, she like breaks down the one day when he's spending the night over there because he decides he don't give a fuck and he's just gonna spend the night over there. And she and his mother's sick, by the way. And she sits at the bottom of the stairs and she's like, I want you to know I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And he's like, where are you going? She's like, I have no idea. I just know that I don't belong here. There's something wrong with what's going on and I don't belong here. I gotta go. And he's like, where are you gonna go? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. All I know is I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And it was really weird the way she was saying, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, that's weird.
It was weird
to say, looking back on it. That's very, very odd to say. Like, of course you could say, like, I'm not meant for this town or I'm leaving or something like that.
But I'm not meant to be here as omnibus.
Yeah, it's mysterious. One of the things that it did have for it is that if you glossed over the first act, you could get sucked into the mystery.
Yeah.
That is kind of what happened to me. It did take me a minute to figure out what exactly was going on. But that's the point of this movie.
Yeah.
And then
it's a thinker.
And then his mother passes away from cancer, unfortunately. God bless her. And
God bless.
She's kind of like the HU4 mom.
Yeah.
Basically, I've seen her in a lot of them.
Yeah.
With being the mother. I'm pretty sure. Isn't she the mother in Us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. But whatever. She did a really good job, but she passed away. So then it was the father's turn. So then we like jump forward 10 years. And all of a sudden, Maddie shows up. And Ellen's like, the hell are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
And she's like, I have to take you somewhere where no one can hear us so I can tell you everything. And it's like, what the fuck is she gonna tell him? So, like, she starts asking him things about the Pinko Peg. Like, the things that he remembers and his memories and everything else. And then she drops the bomb on him. Go ahead.
I'm not giving the bomb. You give the bomb.
I have to give the bomb?
You give the bomb.
Okay, so the bomb is that they're actually in this world, the world that they're living in is actually called the Midnight Realm. And they are actually there because of the villain in the show that they were watching, Mr. Melancholy, who lives in the moon. And Mr. Melancholy was able to separate both of them and disorientate both of them, take both their hearts, and give them fake memories to keep them distracted, and basically give them a different reality.
And you're saying you knew that this was going on before the reveal?
I kind of figured it out just because, like I said, the little bits of her saying I don't belong here.
Yeah.
And also with him like freaking out and being like, this isn't my home.
Yeah.
And shit. So, and the dress kind of gave it away.
Yeah, it got me.
It did get you.
It got me.
It did get you. Like I said, it had me for a little bit, but then I kind of saw what was going on. What I didn't expect is I found out what it was supposed to represent, because the director came out in an article and said this is actually supposed to be a spin on gender identity disorder. I can see it.
Right.
You know, him being trapped in his own, feeling trapped in his own body and suffocated.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, that's what the director said.
Well, that's his vision.
I don't really see it, but he apparently did. I would feel like he'd be suffocating because of the fact that he's supposed to be somewhere else.
Right.
That's what I would take from it. But however you want to take from it, that's the direction he was going in. So you think the two of them would end up together. No. And once again, he gets scared and leaves Maddie in the dust. He's an asshole.
He is kind of a prick.
I'm sorry, but like he's got this girl to come back for him 2 times now. And every time she comes back, she tries to reason with him and get him to go with her. And then he leaves her. And the one time he got himself intentionally grounded. What the hell? And then the second time he left her in the middle of a football field. It's like, dude, I understand you don't want to get buried like the crypt keeper. I get it. But Jesus, tell her.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Don't smash her back. Like, he pushed her.
Yeah.
And then they ran away. Like, that's a pussy move. Right there. That is a pussy move. Sorry. That really irritated me because he was very wishy-washy with that.
Yeah.
And I think
he didn't know what he wanted.
But also, though, I think that also attests to Mr. Melancholy's powers because he was able to create those memories and make them so real for him that he thought that Maddie was a lunatic.
Yeah.
And that she was lying. Even though she was able to see right through it. He was like, I don't know. Like, why would I have all these memories of, like, being with my dad and, like, going fishing with my mom? And, like, why would I have those memories? And she's like, oh, well, they're there to distract you.
That's crazy.
And he's like, or you're here to just be weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I understand that. I get that. I don't know how I would react if my best friend was like, oh, well, we're supposed to live on a different plane. You have to come with me. I mean, I wouldn't push her.
Yeah.
But I can't say I would be okay with being buried alive. Because that was her thing. She needed to be buried alive. Like in a coffin and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There is a line.
That's crossing it?
Yes. You do not cross that line. Once you get in a coffin in a hole in the ground and you have some stoner freaking throw dirt on top of your coffin, no.
Yeah.
No. I would rather stay in the secret midnight realm or whatever. I would rather be there living my fake life. I don't want to be in the ground. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You tell me I have to die to live my destiny? Come on. So
I thought this movie was the complete opposite of last week's movie.
It was.
To where this one felt a little overstuffed.
Yeah,
it felt like there was a lot going on all the time. It was just plop, 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 plop.
Yeah, but I will have to say, though, for what they had in plot, Host had an action.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm not saying. Probably a worse movie, but
yeah.
But it did have more action.
I'm not saying the plop, 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 plop was a good thing. I think it actually hurts this movie a little bit.
I do too.
I think it needed a little more, like, it was creepy, but it needed a little more of that and a little less of just narrative. This is what's going on. This, like, it just kept updating. Like, there's just a way to do these things, and it felt a little overstuffed.
Yeah.
Whereas Host felt very fucking, like, it felt almost empty with some like, it had a little more room to breathe, and sometimes you need that in a movie. This didn't really have room to breathe at all.
No.
And
that's really funny because the runtime is like at least, I know it's over an hour and 30.
No, it's 100 minutes. So yeah, an hour and 40.
Yeah, hour 40. So it was significantly longer than Host.
Yeah.
But Host just had a certain je ne sais quoi about it. There's just something about sitting down to watch it, and then, like, if you look away for a second, it's done.
Yeah. Whereas this, you could go pee.
Yeah, whereas just, like, you could, like, not even worry about pausing anything and just go to the bathroom real quick and come out. And, like, he's still got, like, the look on his face.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not at the big reveal, and you're like, yeah, they're in the what round? You're like, what? As long as it's
then you have to rewind. Yeah. But honestly, he does such a good job with his face. He really does. I will really give it to him. He's the first person that I can say has really pulled off the whole I hate life and I hate myself, but I want to try and live.
Yeah, he does.
He pulled that off perfectly.
Because it would be easy for him you would think somebody like him, and I don't mean this in like a negative way, but like an actor like him, you would think he would come off a bit angsty doing stuff like that, and he doesn't at all.
I agree.
You would think he would come off as like a little like emo, like a little like, but he doesn't at all. He comes off as like almost stoic, and he kind of has a presence about him. And he, if he wasn't in this movie, I don't think this would be a good movie, to be honest with you.
He does a really good job of making you feel that Maddie is right, because he makes you feel like a part of him is missing.
Yeah.
So he does a really good job with that. I will have to say, if it wasn't for him and his performance, it wouldn't have been as good of a
it would
movie.
knock it from like a 7 to a 5, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. And my lighting quarter says it was actually pretty good as far as lighting goes. There was only about 2 or 3 scenes that I had to up and on, and that was when they were in the forests and stuff. So that's understandable.
With these lighting quarters.
But other than that, I think they did a really good job with the lighting.
Yeah.
They did a phenomenal job.
All right.
So what would you get this? What out of 10 coffins?
I know I just said 7, but I am higher on this film.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 7-8.
7-8?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to go 7-5.
I think I gave Host a 7-7, and I did like this a notch better.
Yeah.
I think that this is almost an 8. It's almost like I'd recommend it, but I wouldn't quite recommend it.
Well, I mean, I would recommend it to certain people, just like on here. You guys have probably noticed, and on TikTok, we do have Mindy's movie recommendations. And what those basically are is they're bad movies and they're good movies. They're movies that I would recommend to people that like stupid stuff. And then there's movies that I would say are blockbusters and that you should really see. Focus on the ratings and what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And also, ratings and opinions and whatnot, they're like assholes. Everyone has one.
It really did. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you don't like our opinions or anything, let us know below. We'll be happy to have a conversation with you.
100%. I mean, we make some hot takes, and there's some things that people like that we don't, and there's some things that we like that people don't.
Well, yeah, like I just came out earlier this week that I really did not like the first Black Phone. I liked the second one a lot. It's on Peacock, actually. But I did not like the first one. Second one was like a completely different vibe.
I haven't seen the second one. I liked the first one.
They focus more on the sister. I don't know if you'd like the second one. It's focused more on
she was a funny part of the first one.
She's just as funny. She still swears. Because
when she's like, fuck God, or whatever the fuck. It's been a while since I've seen that film. But when we saw it in theaters, I thought it was fine.
She goes, God, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I agree with your critique that it's an Ethan Hawke movie that he's not in that much. But besides that, I think the flick's
good.
And
the second one, he's actually in it more, which is weird because he's not really there, but he's there.
Yeah.
That's why Gwen in her dreams kind of takes center stage. It's very, very sorry, guys. We don't really do. Oh.
And we're gone.
We're gone.
All right. So let's finish up here.
Credit, so.
You gave this a 7.5?
I give this a 7.5. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Did you have an idea for next week?
Hold on.
Okay. We're going back?
I have to, so we get credit.
Okay.
Because of the way that it stopped. All right, yo. We're really, really, really sorry. What the hell? No.
Fucking tic-tac.
Okay. So, out of coffins, you said 7.8. Yeah. I said 7.5. So, our next movie that we are going to be doing is I thought it would actually be really cool because Scream 7 is coming up and McKenna Grace is going to be in it. So I thought it would be really cool to do a double feature and do The Bad Seed and The Bad Seed Returns.
Okay.
that Rob Lowe wrote for her.
Let's do it. I love Rob Lowe.
Technically a Lifetime movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Both of them are technically, but they're good movies.
All right.
You can find both of them on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
They're good movies.
Okay.
They are. You know me and Lifetime movies. Sometimes I'll tell you whether or not it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
No, some of them are good. Some of them are guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Other ones are ones that I would tell you about, like Devil's Diary.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, because if they know their shit, they know their shit.
They know their shit.
So.
All right.
Yep.
Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo, y'all.
We'll see everybody next week. Peace.
Alrighty, peace.